Boundary Waters, Minnesota, August. I've been planning this trip for 6 months. Solo canoe camping. 5 days. No phone service. No people. Just me and the lake. I paddled out to an island campsite. Perfect spot. Elevated. Flat clearing. Fire ring already built. Pitched my tent by 4 p.m. Blue two-person. North face. I'd had it for years. Knew every rip, every stain, every zipper pull. Cooked dinner. Watched the sunset. Read by headlamp. Asleep by 10 p.m. Best sleep I'd had in months. I woke up and knew something was wrong. The light was different. Brighter. Coming from the wrong side. My tent door faced west when I pitched it. Now it faced east. I sat up, looked around. Everything else was the same. My sleeping bag, my backpack, my clothes. But the tent was backwards. I unzipped the door, stepped outside, and froze. My tent was in a different spot. Not by a foot, not by a yard, by 30 feet, on the other side of the clearing. But here's what made my heart stop. Where my tent used to be were still the stakes, still in the ground, still arranged in a perfect rectangle, like something had lifted the entire tent and moved it with me inside. I checked everything, the stakes in the ground, my footprints from last night, the fire ring. Everything was where it should be, except my tent. I told myself, sleepwalking. I moved it and don't remember. But I don't sleepwalk. Never have. And even if I did, how do you move an entire tent with yourself inside without waking up? I checked my watch. 7:15 a.m. I'd slept for 9 hours. Solid. No dreams. No interruptions. I spent the day on the water, fishing, exploring. Try not to think about it. By evening, I convinced myself it was nothing. Stress, exhaustion, brain playing tricks. I made camp on the same island, same clearing. But this time, I did something different. I took a stick, drew a circle around my tent, in the dirt. A perfect circle, 6 feet in diameter. If the tent moved, I'd know. I didn't sleep well. Kept waking up. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Every time, I checked the tent walls. Make sure I was still. Inside the circle. At 5:47 a.m., I woke up to a sound. Fabric. Rubbing against fabric. Like someone brushing against the outside of the tent. Slow. Deliberate. Moving from the door. Around the side. To the back. I didn't move. Didn't breathe. Just listened. The sound stopped. Right behind my head. Then, a whisper. My name. Soft. Close. Like someone's mouth. Was pressed against the tent. I ripped open the door. Dove out. Spun around. Nothing. Empty clearing. Birds singing. Sun rising. Normal. Except, the circle was broken. Not smudged. Not faded. Erased. Like someone had carefully swept it away. And my tent was outside the circle. 10 feet away. Facing a completely different direction. South. Toward the mainland. Toward the parking lot. Toward home. I started packing, throwing everything into my bag. I was done. Trip over. That's when I saw it. In the trees. 50 feet away. Another tent. Blue. Two-person. North face. Identical to mine. I walked toward it. Slowly. Every instinct screaming. Don't. But I had to know. I unzipped the door. Inside was me. Not a person. A sleeping bag. Arranged exactly how I sleep. My backpack. Same position. My headlamp. Hanging from the same loop. But everything was wet. Soaked. Like it had been underwater. And there was a smell. Lake water. Algae. Rot. I backed away. Slowly. Then I heard it. From inside the tent. A zipper. Opening. From the inside. I ran. Grabbed my real tent. Left everything else. Paddled for 3 hours straight. Didn't look back. The ranger at the station asked if I was okay. I lied. Said I was fine. Just ready to go home. She checked her log. Then looked at me. Confused. Sir, you're not checked in for this island. According to our records, that site's been empty for 2 weeks. I pulled out my permit. Showed her. She went pale. This permit is from 2019. 4 years ago. This isn't even valid anymore. I checked my phone. Date and time. August 14th, 2023. I left my house. August 12th, 2023. 2 days ago. But my permit, my 4-year-old permit, said August 12th. I'd been camping in the past. Time works differently in the woods. Some places don't just exist in one moment. They exist in every moment. And if you're not careful, you might walk into the wrong one. The next person didn't walk into the past. They walked into something that wasn't supposed to exist at all.